This afternoon, you will be inducted into an elite organization that recognizes you as being the best of the best at Chatterton. This is a great honor that is being given to you this afternoon. Your hard work and effort has earned you this recognition. My challenge to you is to continue stepping up and going beyond and above to be a leader in the classroom, the school, and your community. On behalf of myself and the faculty, we'd like to congratulate you on receiving this honor this afternoon. We wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Mr. Tan will present the Chatterton Junior Honor Society speech to our new inductees. Please welcome Mr. Tan.
She printed it in larger print for me, much better. Congratulations on your induction into the Chatterton Junior Honor Society. I'm honored and privileged to help you celebrate this wonderful occasion. The purpose of the Junior Honor Society is to create a passion for scholarship, to create a desire to do acts of service, to promote leadership, and to develop character. With that being said, you are being honored today for your achievement in character, service, leadership, and scholarship. These four virtues were not selected at random. They are closely interrelated, build upon one another, and form the core foundation of individuals, families, society, nation, and even the world. They are like the four wheels on a car. All four must be functioning properly in order for the car to go anywhere. Character. Each one of us was born into this world lacking the ability by ourselves to navigate life successfully. We need the help of others, beginning with our parents, to help form within us the character we need to make wise decisions. Our character defines much of who we are, how we think, why we act, and what we say or do. Our character gives us a sense of right and wrong, and understanding that right is right, even if everyone is against it, and that wrong is wrong, even if everyone is for it, and the fortitude to choose and do what is right. Your character started forming years ago, and it is being modeled and fine-tuned as we speak. Character is the trait that is at the core of the other three. A nation composed of individuals of strong character stands as a beacon on the hill of the world. Some say knowledge, scholarship is power, but the power really is in character. The power in an individual is contained in their character. Next, service. There are two basic kinds of character, two basic kinds of individuals. There are those who seek primarily to serve themselves, and there are those who seek primarily to serve others. We are all, to some extent, a mixture of both. But there is a big difference between someone who is actively seeking to serve others 90% of the time and someone who is actively seeking to serve himself 90% of the time. Service to others lies at the foundation of positive change. It makes life worthwhile. When we serve others, extraordinary things begin to happen. It makes the servant rich by what he gives up. Start serving now. Leadership. The person who has the kind of character that seeks to serve others usually also develops a sense of purpose for their life and the lives of the people they serve. They care. A leader seeks the best for those they serve. Leadership is not so much about techniques and methods as it is about opening the heart. Leadership is about inspiration of oneself and of others. A good leader inspires others to have confidence in themselves. Leadership is an active role, not passive. It is not about a title or position. Leadership is an attitude, a human activity that comes from the heart and considers the hearts of others. Next, scholarship. Out of that desire to lead often comes both the awareness and the willingness to engage in long periods of study in order to be as effective as possible as a leader in the community. Your training must have a purpose to be fulfilling. It is useless unless you have a purpose. The purpose being to make you a better leader and to execute change for the better. The more you learn, the more you find out how much you do not know. If you think you know it all, then your learning has ceased. You should attempt things that you cannot do so that you can learn how to do them. You should never stop questioning. Scholarship does not end with simply knowing pieces of information. What happens when these 4 qualities fail to develop properly in an individual or a family or a community? In other words, what happens when one or more of the tires on the car goes flat? Since all 4 qualities are interconnected, shortcomings in one area will always adversely affect the others. For instance, what happens when the leadership wheel goes flat? A great leader is someone whose ability to get other people to follow is linked to the desire to serve others, the knowledge of which direction should be pursued, and the willingness to put the interest of others first. In other words, a great leader is someone whose character, scholarship, and service combine with the ability to get others to follow. Without this kind of leadership, families, communities, cities stumble as they try to figure out which way to go, how to get there, and what to do when they arrive. Similarly, what happens when the scholarship wheel goes flat? One possible definition of scholarship is the study and acquisition of information or knowledge. That definition is incomplete because it fails to include a proper purpose for acquiring that information. The world is filled with intelligent people who never link their academic training to anything other than furthering their own selfishness or curiosity. One of the essential purposes of true scholarship is to acquire information and knowledge in order to put it to work to help others. Without this kind of scholarship, education fails to fulfill its ultimate purpose, the advancement and improvement of the community. If the service wheel has a flat tire, nothing of lasting value actually gets done. The most sincere person in the world may want to serve others with everything in them, but that desire by itself is not enough. The one who seeks to serve must understand what needs to be done and must acquire the skills required to do it. Effective service also requires the ability to enlist the help of others and to train those who have signed up to help. Without these things, desire to serve is just that, a desire, and it does not produce productive outcomes. If the character wheel goes flat, it has a way of deflating all the other wheels at once. Character is not just knowing the difference between right and wrong. It is doing what is right, even when pressed to do what is wrong. When a smart, well-educated person who is in a position of leadership and who has the responsibility of serving others experiences a breakdown in the area of character, what happens? Often, the consequences of such a character failure are far-reaching and touch the lives of many people in painful and costly ways. Those who follow the now fallen leader are frequently left jaded and bitter. Relationships that took years to cultivate can be shattered. When character breaks down, it really doesn't matter how educated a person is, how many people were following, or how worthy the attempts at service might have gone. It all comes to a screeching halt without character. 4 flat tires. If our leaders are trying to get other people to follow them merely so they can acquire power and influence, if our scholars are merely acquiring information so they can prove how smart they are, or just make money for themselves, if those who are attempting to serve others are inept because they have never invested the time and effort to get the education and training they need to be effective, or if every individual does not develop the character necessary to endure various trials, then our community and our nation will be unable to move forward. We will be like a car with 4 flat tires. These 4 virtues, character, service, leadership, and scholarship, are the core of a fulfilled and fulfilling life and are the foundation of a healthy individual, family, society, nation, and world. Congratulations to each of your achievements in the 4 virtues that I've spoken about, and congratulations to your induction into the Chatterton Junior Honor Society. Your parents have good reason to be very proud of you. Do not rest on your laurels, but strive to develop and be individuals of great character, who desire to serve others as leaders, always seeking to gain valued knowledge to make changes to better the society and world around you. Good luck, and once again, congratulations on your success. Mr. Conklin.